It looks like we've got some more dog comms. I thought this was interesting and worth a look.
Probably. And Conan is it's an incredible story. I learned a lot about this particular type of dog, and it's trained that if you open your mouths, you will be attacked. You want to be very, very careful.
It's trained that if you open your mouths, you will be attacked.
Conan came over from the Middle East, just arrived with some of the great people from the Special Forces that did the incredible it was a flawless attack. And al-Baghdadi is gone, but that was a flawless attack, and I just met quite a few of them. And we just gave Conan a medal and a plaque. And it's really, and I actually think Conan knew exactly what was going on.
I actually think Conan knew exactly what was going on. That's interesting.
We could maybe say, Mike, come on over. Maybe you want to say something about the type of dog.
He wanted Mike Pence to talk, but Mike Pence was trying to hand it off to the other guy.
On the dog, and I thought that was a good idea, but then it gets even more violent, John.
Very interesting. I wanted to put a muzzle on the dog, but then it gets more violent and it'll chuckle.
Actually incredible. We spent some good time with it, and so brilliant, so smart. The way it was with the Special Forces people that it works with, and for obvious reasons, they can't be out in front of the media. But they did a fantastic job. Conan did a fantastic job. And,
I'm not sure if we're talking about the dog right now or if we're talking about something else.
A certificate and an award that we're going to put up in the White House. Mike, would you have something to say?
It's great to be here, Mr. President. I know you just finished a meeting with
the dog seems to really like Mike Pence,
who completed a successful raid that took down the leader of ISIS. But I recall, Mr. President, when you made the decision.
Listen to this.
Right up there in the White House. The day before the raid, you had talked about measures that were available to protect our soldiers. And it had been described to us about the fact that they had dogs that could go in the event that al-Baghdadi had on him an explosive vest, that you put the premium on the safety of our special forces.
Again, I find these comments very interesting.
Suffered some injury. We were able to complete the raid without any American casualty, and so I think.
Are they talking about the al-Baghdadi raid?
Can't come out in the public, but also having this extraordinary dog here today is all a
just talking about the Special Forces, no particular
forces and the
reason.
Great job that they do, but Conan is really a hero. It's a real joy to be able to help welcome him here to the White House with you.
It's true, and Conan was very badly hurt, as you know, and they thought maybe was not going to recovered actually very quickly, and has since gone on very important raids. As you know, we
talking about more
100%
raids.
Of the ISIS caliphate. When I took office, we had almost nothing. It was as though they were just forming again, and now it's 100%. And we have done a lot of work since then. We have done a lot of work since the raid. Certain things have happened that are very important. So,
very interesting comment there.
Very good shape. We've had a lot of help too from other countries. We've really done a job. I just want to thank
from
you
other
all.
countries.
So this is a special time for Conan, and we really appreciated it. I was told about the breed. I was told about Conan himself, and Conan is a tough cookie. And nobody's going to mess with Conan. I asked one question. I said, so what chance with Conan? I got to see how fast Conan can move. I said, what chance would a strong man have? Really strong, tough fighter. What chance would this person have against Conan without the guns? What chance? And I guess the answer pretty much was none.
Is he talking about himself right there? I'm wondering if Donald Trump is talking about himself.
Amazing.
What chance would anyone have up against Donald Trump?
During a situation like this is. And you're very lucky he's not in a bad mood today, Jeff. Not in a bad mood, you're safe. Anyway, so I want to thank you all. Thank you very much, and this is a great honor to have Conan here. A great honor to have the Special Forces here.
Donald Trump loves his Special Forces.
I love this. No, Conan's not retiring yet. Conan's prime time, age-wise, prime time.
Trump is also prime time, age-wise, prime time.
They go for about 6 years, like an athlete. 6 years. They start. They like to get them, at 1.5 or 2 years old, and they'll go for about 6 years from that time. After that, it happens where maybe the reflexes aren't quite as good. You know, things like that happen. Would never happen to us. But the dog prime time is those 6 years after
Talking
2.
about the 6 years. I don't
And
know.
they're
Maybe
very
that means
special dogs.
something.
They're very hard to get. This particular dog is, this is the ultimate fighter, ultimate everything. Ultimate in terms of sniffing drugs. We have
Donald
we've
Trump's
spent
the
a
ultimate
tremendous
fighter.
amount of money on drug equipment at the border. And I was talking to the people, I say, well, is there anything better than this equipment? No, sir. The only thing better is a dog. A dog, this type of dog, exactly, because it's a certain type of dog.
He keeps talking about it's a certain
It's pretty
type of
amazing,
dog.
but,
What
they
is
are
he
really better.
talking
We had
about?
a case where we had drugs in the cylinder of a car, and it was undetectable by this very expensive machinery, which is really amazing machinery, but still, it was undetectable. The dog came in, wah, jumped in the hood, pointing, you know, opened the hood and knew exactly. It's incredible, the sense of smell, or whatever it may be, probably sense of
The white
smell.
hats are sniffing all
They're
you
incredible
fools
animals,
out.
And thank you all very much. Thank you.
He's a very good boy.
So what do you guys think? Do you think there's some communications going on? Some deep state white hat communications? Comment below if you think so. Thanks for tuning in.